Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the last Collab video. My name is DK, and before we get started, I want to just announce that my voice is really jacked up right now due to me being sick. I don't know what the hell is going on in my city, but it's some kind of virus. So hopefully I'm feeling a little better the next couple of days when this collab fully hits. But right now, we'll be tomorrow morning, so I'm definitely not going to be feeling 100% when this collab hits. So hopefully I get better quickly. But I'm going to power through this video and kind of see what's going on here. So if you did catch the live stream, they did go over a lot of information as far as the kits, the insights. We're also getting a ticket to select a unit from the previous run of it, which was Amelia, 2 Arks, and Rem. Don't know why I did it in that order, just as a way my brain processed that. But we are getting a ticket for that. Now, guys, before we start this video, I'm going to probably say this in every single video because I need to make this really clear, that the ticket that you are getting, you are not going to use it until the very end of the collab. I definitely highly do not recommend you using that ticket. If you have all the units but one, then absolutely definitely do it. But if you are missing more than 3 items, don't do it. We are getting possible redux tickets for you to pull with. Also, if you are pulling on that banner or using any kind of funds to purchase certain packs in the shop, you will be getting tickets as well. It really just at the end of the day, when they give us these tickets, you definitely want to make sure you make the right decision. So with that said, again, guys, do not use your ticket immediately. I believe we are getting it tomorrow. Do not use it immediately. Now back to the actual video. So we are going to be talking about Rem first. Now we'll go ahead and start with the trailer. Now they did reveal this during the live stream, so it was really cool that they are combining this with Christmas. So very interesting. I do like the idea of it. It's something new, something fresh. 3 units that will be dropping for this collab, which is kind of crazy. Amelia being the last, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great S4, and it's a support S4, so it's really good. So let's go ahead and talk about her kit here. Now we're gonna go ahead and just kind of scroll back a little bit. First, we're gonna talk about the art. Absolutely amazing art as usual. We have Shift Rem here. Now we do have another single wheel dark unit. S1 is going to be a 7 hit. 14 hit for the S2 and 20 hits for the S3, which is very good actually for an S3 in my opinion. The S4 is going to be a support of some sort. Now it is, I believe, capped to the team, but we'll go over that. It's very clear in her kit. Now, of course, as they did demonstrate her damage already, it's quite good. It is quite good. I was kind of tempted to see if I could get away with using dual wield, but unfortunately you cannot really get away with it. There's just too much going on with her single wield, so it's very you're gonna be stuck to the single wield, which is not a bad thing in any way. Her damage output is very high. Skills look pretty decently fast, not like the quick as we've seen, but definitely fast. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about a trait 1 real quick. So when equipped with only 1 weapon, dark damage is 40% and a damage cap of 90k. Very good base damage and cap, especially on the trait 1. When skill attacking, chance to deal fatal strike. Now she is going to come with fatal strike. Now again, these are really low chances for fatal strike to prop, but the damage output is very high. So we've only had 3 fatal strike units, one being Degrogue, Shift Degrogue, Joshua from the Trails in the Sky collab, and then now we have 2 of those units are actually dark. So it's really interesting that we went with the dark route again, because the previous one was Joshua. Still an amazing unit. Honestly, if you have Joshua, you can maybe sit out on the Rem, but people have been waiting for this collab for so long, so I don't think anybody's gonna sit out on this one. Everybody's gonna throw every little gem, whether it's 3k to 100k at this thing. Skill attack fatal strike damage is 50k. Very nice. Again, guys, trait 1's phenomenal. There's no conditions here except for the fatal strike chance, of course. Very nice. Your trait 2 is when equipped with only 1 weapon, boss wave, start, and close to death. So that means you will get it at boss wave, which is very nice because her demon power did not, you had to activate it during her first shift. This one is going to be at battle start, so it's very nice. So we have her demonization buff. Again, guys, it will proc again when close to death, so really cool. Both effects up to once per wave. You'll wait, both effects. Yeah, both effects. Okay. You'll demonization. Oh, I am having trouble talking right now. Active physical attack damage cap is 200k. Skill attack fatal strike rate is 2%, which is very nice. I'm pretty sure paid weapon will have an additional percentage up for the fatal strike, which is the higher it gets, the better, because that is such a low proc rate. So and it's a very large number at that. When using a skill, can't be interrupted, so she will have super armor when using skills. Very nice. I just want to make this super real quick. So boss wave start and when close to death, give unit a Yule demonization buff. Both effects up to once per wave. Okay. Okay, so for skill 1, we did see them: medium area, wide area, and instantly closing the gap for the skill 3. The S4 is what I want to touch base on, since it is a buff. Give all allies a physical and magic attack damage 20k buff. Very nice. Very easy to get as long as you just get her special. Not bad. So moving on to her skills, a very nice skill set. Collab characters always have a really nice set of skills. They pull base a lot of the stuff from the anime and stuff like that, so it's really cool, especially the names. So for once, we have Maid of Holy Bill, continuous high protection, and magic barrier, or high magic barrier, cut faint time. Okay, really cool. We have magic and physical reduction, very nice. We have Holiday Dress, Continuous Grand Brave. I kind of wish we did get EX Brave, but for some reason we're still going backwards on the Grand Brave thing. Especially for a collab unit, I really think all collab units should come with the highest peak of damage, just because you won't see them again for quite some time. Especially, what's kind of frustrating is that this collab has been gone for almost 5 years, guys. 5 years, and we're still backtracking a little bit on that Grand Brave. She really should have came with EX Brave. It's just that simple. Close equipped, damage taken -20. Very nice. So all she needs is close equipped. Like I said, you're not going to be dual wielding this unit, so running clothes, especially her paid gear, could be something very good. -20% damage taken is all damage, so physical, magic, and counter. If the attack is ice or dark, the damage taken is additional -20 more. An excessive bit of power is when hammer is equipped, your physical attack damage will deal 20% more damage and 50k cap whenever using a skill. You boost your SCR 30% at max 10 times. Very simple. When using a skill, you boost the SCR. Awesome. God, my throat, man. Make the joy last a little longer. Yule demonization buff active. You gradually lose HP, but HP is 200% and SCR and defense is additional 100%. Again, guys, this buff was so cool back in the day. Like, I'm telling y'all, my entire friends list, whenever the first drop of the ReZero collab, Rem was peak damage, guys. You have no idea. Like, my entire list of friends was all Rem, and I loved it. Since I wasn't able to pull her, and I really didn't. Class Cloud, it was kind of my first real gacha game outside of, and this is gonna be a bad one, Dragon Ball Legends, before I went to shit. Last Cloud was my second gacha game, and I didn't really understand too much on how these games worked, especially on mobile. But if I would have known what Rem was at the time, even when I got the Arks, I still didn't realize what I had at the moment. But I do have both the Arks, just none of the units. But it's great to see the buff back again, especially at battle start. It's such we're gonna have so much fun building her HP up to, the moon. Get from the Holiday Moon, whatever. I can't talk right now, guys. I just give up. Battle start. Give highest int ally, and excluding the unit, a buff to nullify damage taken equal to 100% of units SCR. Very, very nice. Little Fred support. Yeah, highest INT. I wonder who that's gonna be. An INT user that's coming along with her. I wonder. Buff to nullify damage taken. Okay, really cool. Hammer Giga Boost. Hammer equipped. Physical attack is 25% and damage cap plus 5k. SCR 10%. I love when Giga Boosts are on units already, because it's such an expensive skill to have. She does come with her base stuff here is going to be attack up max, heroes on max, fighting spirit max, armor HP plus, pose of glory, fury 2, wrath, quick trigger, shockwave, very nice, armor piercer, excuse me, godblade ambition, physical weak point boost, Auto haste, dark drive, dark high drive, favorite sword, form 2, dark attacker. So overall, we're not seeing any crit in her kit, which is kind of interesting. Sometimes, ideally, you want on a single wield DPS, especially one as high as hers, you definitely want to have a pursuit build, because of how basically halves the damage up a little bit there. It just looks good, and the damage output is very nice. But with that said, she has no crit, so it could be expensive if you want to do a crit build. If not, there are other just pure damage cap methods as well. At the end of the day, you're gonna be fine either way. Either you do a crit or just full on cap damage. I mean, really, she's just gonna be a really fun unit, a very strong and fun unit at that. She also does come with two-handed hammer boost, 3 giant killing 5. Oh god, I would never want to know how much that would cost with the SC. Giant shield 2 for protection from bosses. We have a closed giga boost, special shield 2, very nice. Evil absorption, physical damage healing. I really don't care for that, or determination. We should just have anything else at that point for those 2 last skills. You just rarely see determination anymore. I wonder if they brought it because it was maybe it was on our base kit. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't have the unit. But overall, a very good kit, with a couple of things that are missing in my opinion, but at least give her some kind of crit, like auto crit or something, so that we can build around something. But overall, a solid kit, very high damage output. So let's move on to the E6. Now the E6 is also going to be very, very important as well because it's more cap. We do have, since it is a single will, we do have 10k cap on her dark weak point. We have 15k cap on her shadow weapon. We have physical damage reduction and magic damage reduction. We have weapon wall, continuous wall 2, magic for the attributes of the weapons equipped. Very nice. Giant killing 2 is skill and special, to 30% to bosses, 5k cap. Boss wave, special gauge plus 50%. Now that's very nice, but if you do waves, or if you're definitely doing PvE content, if you're doing waves before the boss, you should definitely have the special ready for you at boss wave. If not, it should take you much longer to get that buff to the allies to give them some more cap. But other than that, it's a solid E6. Definitely want to make sure you complete it fully. Now again, guys, this was more of going to be of a PvE unit. So I mean, of course, a lot of the game is PvE. So and it's Rem. So yeah, y'all, it's already set in stone. We got everybody's pulling. The Ark, the new Ark is an absolutely stunning Ark, but I'm just not a fan. But of course, we're going to talk about it. Hammer equipped, SCR 20%, skill and special damage plus 4k. When only one weapon is equipped, is one hammer. Skill and special damage cap is 4k. Battle start unit with the highest, battle start unit and the highest int allies max HP is 15%. When an ally is using a non-stacking magic, your skill damage is plus 30%. To be fair, guys, there's just better arcs. There are better arcs that we've had in this past year. Has been an absolutely great time for UR arcs. They're just so good. They're hard to replace, especially with some of them hitting like the 40% and then more stuff from the trade. The skills though are pretty okay. Magic release period. Each wave gradually boosts ice damage. I do really like that. It's only 30 seconds for 20%. So very nice. This could be something to be used in PvE and GVG, depending on who you're using in your teams. Christmas Party is boost skill and magic damage based on the number of soldier, knight, sniper, sorcerer, spirit type allies at battle start, max 20% at 4 allies. I'm never a fan of stuff like this, but of course, if you guys do like it, that's awesome. Close boost plus, very, very good. Close equipped, physical attack is 10%, magic attack damage taken minus 10. I love it. And then we have the hammer mega boost, very expensive. I'm sure. I think it's like 15 SC for these things. Physical and attack damage is plus 25% and damage cap 2k. SCR 10%. Of course, if you're doing full dupes from these units, especially going plus 30 on Rem, it's a very easy to attach that hammer mega boost. No issues at all, especially with the free slots that we get. It also does come with illness nil and ice high drive. Overall, Ark 10 out of 10, love it. Arc trait, it's gonna be a low rating, probably like a 6 out of 10. And then the skills are definitely good here, like the closed boost, hammer mega, and the magic release period. I do like this one, especially if you're doing ice. 30 seconds is not very long, so very solid for 20. I just want to know how much it's gonna cost. At the end of the day, how much these cost per skill is really what it comes down to. But overall, very nice. Now for the AER, we do have a robe, enemy tension drawn -1, critical damage +25. I really don't like this thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. For a collab that's been missing for this long, this is the the AER, just not my cup of tea. But there is a bright side to this if you are gonna use it, and especially if you're new to the game, and this is what you pull along with the unit. The MP and stats are really good. MP 30, defense 134, int 108, and MND 156 with an ice attribute resistance of +10. Very nice. Also comes with some silence resist. The stats alone are very good on this robe. It kind of feeds all of your main things for, you know, int users. But again, I wish it was something a little more useful for me, but again, this could benefit more people than anything. So this is actually it for Rem. Yeah, that's gonna be the wallpaper. It's such a sick wallpaper, honestly. Now kind of going over the kit itself. Now guys, I do want to kind of go over, you know, whether she's worth the pull. I think she is. After seeing her damage on the after seeing her damage through the actual event, and they showed off, like, you know, how good she could be. I think it's, especially since it's a 40-second buff, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. Don't know, she'll replace, I'm pretty sure she'll replace Shaltir at this moment, just depending on you know, if we ever get an Overlord collab and if she gets an insight, it's gonna be kind of crazy. But no, to be honest, Rem is very good. I think she's definitely worth pulling for, especially if you are a new player or if you're needing a dark DPS and you missed out on Joshua. I think this is a fantastic pull. But again, guys, it's totally up to you. We are getting tickets. We have 3 units dropping for this collab, so I mean, depending on how you guys want to play this out, it's totally up to you guys. I know I saw some people in the comments saying they only had 3K in a dream. That's wild. But guys, I wish you guys the best of luck. I think she, like I said, I think she's a great pull. So good luck to you guys out there. I know you guys are really excited, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.